Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. It is your boy Zigzag here, and so today we are back on the road to 100 countries in a row. Before we get started, I want to say that I've got a TikTok going over here. Do give it a follow, and yeah, be part of the first 1,000 here. It's going to be good. I'm going to put a decent amount of effort into it, so hopefully it blows up somewhat. Yeah, let's get into the first one here. If this first streak ends up being a bit of a fail, then I'll cut away to a better one, but hopefully this one ends up being good in itself. First one feeling rather European. Yellow filled in warning sign here though. And we appear to be driving right hand side of the road. So maybe it is Poland. The amount of cornfields and wind turbines would fit for Poland. So I think I'll just go for it. Kind of a hard first round, but yeah, we overcome it. So that's good. Next one here, folded back signs. So Baltic maybe. You often see that there. These bollards look Latvian because they're very thin. Could be Estonian. But we have a white border around the sign, so it will be Latvia rather than Estonia here, and probably Riga. No, actually just in this town over here. Okay, next one. Double white, so it should be somewhere in Australia here. Yeah, could have predicted that it was Queensland if I looked at it a little bit further. But we are gridded with another easy round here because of the Tunisian flag. Thinking somewhere southern here. Yeah, not too southern actually. And the next one we're driving left, so probably somewhere in Malaysia. And black and white signposts here. Someone who is good's gotta tell me if we have the black Generation 4 car in Malaysia or if it's just the blue one, because that time we had the blue Generation 4 car, and that's actually how I lost my streak in the last attempt. So this one's South Africa with the Gen 2, makes life nice and easy. And this one is somewhere in, I think this is Netherlands because of the dashed outside lines mixed with like this like kind of ocean both sides of us and this bike lane as well. Looks very Dutch to me. And the fact that we have the ocean to the north would also fit that theory. So maybe we are in like one of these islands up here. I'm not really sure. Would you have much coverage up there? I think you do. So let's try it. Do we see anything out in the horizon? We might actually. I think I'm going to click on the mainland instead. Yeah. Okay, so here we were. Very, very unique spot actually. Probably could have gotten that, but still good. This one looks US or Canada. Yellow, bright yellow plate here. This plate over here kind of looks like an Alaskan plate, I think. So I think I'm going to click up there. I think I've seen such plates. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different state. It's definitely US anyway. This doesn't really feel too Alaskan to me. Where, maybe it was, it wasn't a Utah plate. Well, I don't know where this is. Okay, so it wasn't an Idaho plate. Okay, so mustn't forget those next time. This one is Ecuador. We've got Ecuadorian bollards. Feeling quite volcanic, so I'm going to guess Quito. Ends up being southern, actually. This one's probably Netherlands again with these bike lanes, yellow plates. So, yeah, it'll be Netherlands for sure. And we move to a 10-country streak here. So, already a 10th of the way there. And without breaking a sweat too much so far. This one's going to be Queensland somewhere. Yep. Nice and close, near Banana there. This one's Locam, so just somewhere in Japan, and that region is actually quite difficult. But we don't really have to worry about it. All we need is the right country. So here we have some concrete double-sectioned roads, and when you have this kind of motorbike with the sidecar, very common in Philippines as well, even if you get the wrong side of the country. This one though, rifts, okay. Thinking Albania. No, maybe not Albania. We don't have blue strips on both sides of the plate, so maybe Montenegro is actually the call here. But it's interesting. Yeah, it's definitely Montenegro because we got like a little red smudge on the plate as well, which you kind of have the small Montenegrin like coat of arms on the plates. But it did not feel very Montenegro to me, so I wonder where we are. Probably in this like flatter section around here, I would say. Let's go for that. Yeah, okay, near there. So a nice little guess there, despite having to think for maybe a bit too long. Yellow rear plates here, so this will be Britain. Driving left-hand side of the road, so it makes it pretty obvious. And even kind of the right region there, so another nice seed. Not too bad, all things considered here. Long antenna here. Sweden, I would say, with this yellow sign here. Yeah, this should be Sweden. Long antenna is quite common there. You do occasionally see it in Finland, as far as I remember. This one looks like Finland, but no long antenna. This looks like Swedish, Finnish signs. It looks like Finnish suffixes. Gosh, I can't speak. But yeah, with the amount of birch trees here, this kind of dirt road, very, very Finland feeling, I would say, and we're close. Next one here, rare, I think this is the rare Thai car. It's kind of like a maroon color. We're driving left-hand side of the road, so that would fit. Road quality is very nice. We're going to be in southern Thailand when we see this car, so probably near Phuket or in this region here. Wow. Very, 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 very close to Malaysia there. Probably about a 1-minute walk, so a bit concerning, but hey, we did it. And this one is going to be somewhere in Mexico. These yellow painted like sides of the road, curbs, so to speak, are very Mexican, Generation 4. And these are what Mexican like rods look like on the poles. Kind of obscure to know, but yeah, that's if you can get the vibe for it, then you can know. Okay, next one here. Tunisia follow car, more specifically the Tunis follow car. So let's guess up in the north of the country here. Ends up being, yeah, in Tunis. So 23,000 there. A nice little game there to get to 20. So a fifth of the way there now. This one feels Spanish or Greek. We got wooden poles, so thinking of Greece here. Yeah, thinking of Greece. Lots of flat roofs on white houses. Don't really see this being out elsewhere, to be honest. Actually, I'm quite happy with it. We're on Crete, so there we go. Next one's Australia. And wow, interesting glitch here. Could this actually be elsewhere? I'm not so sure. Okay, this is a Victorian bollard, so yeah, this glitch is kind of rare in Australia, but I guess it's kind of rare full stop. And we should be somewhere out in Victoria here. Yes, we are. We had the Victorian bollard with the blue reflector. If you see that one in Australia, it should be in Victoria. This one, we got long number plates. I'm thinking Brazil here. Thinking Brazil is definitely most likely. Pare on the stop sign here, so can't be in Mexico, where they'd have Alto. And I'm thinking Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro, if I'm honest. Could be elsewhere. Could be like Salvador or Recife or something like that. But no, we are pretty close there, so that's good. Next one here. Black car should be the Curacao car here. It's quite distinctive. This is the bonnet or the hood of the car, as you other nations would say. And for that reason, it's not the back of the car, which you'd see in other cars in other countries with the black car, so that's the best way to remember it. And I would say Wilhelmstadt is probably the best here. Wilhelmstadt, I guess. Next one here. Feeling Irish, could be Britain. Oh, interesting. Not so. Hala National Park, Hipahulu area. I guess this is Ireland, because I don't think that reminds me of what is going on in this round, actually. I'm actually not sure. Look at all these palms. Where are we? Okay, I just figured it out. We have to be in Hawaii here. We have to be in Hawaii. Like, it's super green, Gen 4, like, kind of darkest. All these rock walls were really throwing me. But then I realized with these palms in the background, it only makes sense. With the water here, the water's kind of like a murky color as well, rather than, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I think this language basically has to be native Polynesian or whatever it is in you know, Hawaii, the Hawaiian language. So yeah, I guess so. I mean, can we tell what side of the road we're driving on? No, not at all. We do have yellow warning signs, so yeah, let's see it here. Yeah, we are correct. And that was a bit scary, but we get 25 countries in a row here, so let's continue on to the next round. Okay, more kind of Mediterranean vibes here. I think Croatia, because it is kind of dry feeling here. Short antenna. I do think Croatia is quite likely here. Other possibilities, vague possibility of Slovakia or Czechia. Don't really see it, to be honest. It's kind of like white gravel. Doesn't really feel like it. Neither does this house here or this house here. So yeah, I think Croatia is actually quite a safe bet here with a short antenna. Don't really have to worry about Serbia. Montenegro, surely not. Don't really think I've ever seen a round like this in Montenegro. And then North Macedonia, maybe, but no. And yeah, North Macedonia doesn't have the antenna anyway, so we get rather close there. Next one here, Chile, I would say, could be elsewhere. Interesting little bollard here. Maybe that one you might see in Peru. Looks like we have a black Google car, so yeah, these are Peruvian blocks on the side of the road, so yes, and then Peruvian signpost as well. It's all Peru here, baby. We are good to go. And right near Lima. Next one, Malaysian bollards. I think they look like Australian ones, but with 2 red reflectors. Kind of a rare bollard to see, but yeah, with Generation 4, we'll be on the peninsula here. 54 kilometers away, clean as you like it. This one is, I feel like I've had this round before. It's definitely in Victoria, regardless. I feel like it was around Portland, maybe? Yeah, okay, well, not too far away. Anyway, that's a very distinctive part of Australia. You can always recognize it if you know what you're looking for. This one looks like Taiwan. Kind of a strange Taiwan, though, but... So we're in low cam, obviously, that pretty much... And the fact that we have, like, Asian-looking... An Asian-looking round with the yellow dash center here, it means we have to be in Japan or Taiwan here. Gives me massively more Taiwan vibes just by the greenery and whatnot, but... Oh, we're driving around side of the road. That makes life nice and easy, doesn't it? Okay, so Taiwan it is. Whereabouts would we have a round like this? I think it might just be near Taipei. It's a strange round. I don't know what to say about it. Oof, this one is in Taiwan. That's why it's so strange, guys. I told you it was strange. It was strange. Here we are in, what's this one called now? Kinmen County in Taiwan. You guessed it. I mean, we're right near China here. There's another one up here, Lianchang. And there's another one over here, Penghu, but they're all belonging to Taiwan. So we live another day, 30 countries in a row. And good to remember that that island has some locan, because sometimes you do lose country streaks like that. So 30 in a row right now. Let's keep it going. Wide yellow lines here. And we actually have some Spanish here. I think this might be... Wow. Okay, so I really thought we might be in Colombia, but I don't see any yellow plates here. So it should be Mexico then. And these are Mexican bollards with a black base. So yes, it will be Mexico. Yeah, near Mexico City. When it's that green, it should be near Mexico City, really. Okay, this one is in South Africa. We have... This like pole top is very common in South Africa, although also seeable in Australia, and Lichtenberg. You would not really have a place name like that in Australia, barring a few small places. And there we go, Lichtenberg. We found it 51 kilometers away. Okay, next one, Canadian flag is nice. A Royal Canadian Legion, interesting. So NATO flag as well. And so where do we think we are here? Actually not too sure myself. Interesting, like red spot on some of the plates here. I cannot remember where that would be from. So I'm thinking, because I can't remember, maybe it's somewhere kind of obscure out here. I'm going to guess in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. Ends up being just in Toronto, or Toronto metro area, kind of. This one's Mexico, with this sign, I believe. No, not Mexico, but Uruguay, with the... I'm actually not too sure. Let me check here. So yeah, Uruguay with these signposts that are painted white. And we've also got Uruguayan bollards here, which are kind of rare, but you do see them. Kind of a lot of things were going through my head style around there, but we end up being pretty safe there with the safe Montevideo region as well. This one is going to be Lesotho. Classic Lesotho round if I've ever seen one. Let's just guess Central. So being correct. So 35 countries in a row now. Going quite nice. Going quite nicely. Let's see what we got going on in the next one. This one, a lot of cornfields. Feeling quite French when I look this way. Yeah, so we've got this like white instruction underneath the sign, which is very French thing to do. You see that here as well. Also this like kind of like block concrete hole that doesn't have any ladders in it at all. Quite common to see in France. I think this one might be southern. We do see a normal ladder pole over here as well. It's definitely France. It's definitely France. So yeah, not southern, but rather northern. But was France. Okay, so here we are on the next one. Driving left-hand side of the road. Generation 2. Yellow outside line is going to be somewhere in South Africa here. Ends up being quite far north there, near Springbok. Next one, we do have a low camera here. And we have Japanese poles as well, I would say. This is fairly safe Japan, even though it feels quite southern. A lot of time, I think in low cam, whenever you can see the car, it's Japan, because a lot of time in Switzerland, in Taiwan, you're not able to see the car anywhere. So I think it's pretty safe like that. Ends up being quite far north compared to what I thought, near Sendai. Ooh, this one's interesting. I thought, like, okay, so Ponte Vecchio. So, interesting. So yellow plates make me think we are probably just in Luxembourg here. But I'm trying to suss whether it could possibly be France. I've had this round before, I do believe. Not that that really helps. I think repeat rounds are kind of, for someone like me who doesn't have an insane memory, repeat rounds are kind of overrated because, yeah, a lot of the time they make me confused and screw up rounds I normally wouldn't. Yeah, this one feels very Luxembourg to me. I don't think there's any other possibility here with this many yellow plates, because it seems like all the cars have yellow plates. Okay, the only other possibility is that it would be like in the very southern reaches of Netherlands here, but we don't see any brick buildings, nor do we see, what else was I going to say about that? Nor do we see, what's another, like, yeah, it was this language here. I don't think you'd see such a ponte, meaning bridge. I don't think you would see kind of like that said in the Netherlands. So let's go Luxembourg here. And of course, we're correct, 3 kilometers away. Was not really worried there, but still drew it out a little bit too long, to be honest. Ooh, we have Cyrillic here. We have Cyrillic. No antenna. Where are we? Serbian flag, potentially, here. Yeah, these houses look very Serbian. A lot of time you kind of have like this brick. It's almost like similar to Bolivian style architecture, I would say. At least that's how I remember it. Because it kind of have like this like cement between the bricks, like sections. And yeah, the poles do fit for Serbia, so I'm feeling pretty good about that, to be honest. Yeah, we're really close indeed. So 40 countries in a row. Gonna give it a refresh just because it makes the game load faster. And let's head into the second 40 here. So almost halfway to our goal. This one looks probably Danish, I would say. No, maybe French. Yeah, we got French language here, and again, this like little white thing under the speed sign. Very, very useful. I don't think any other country really does it, but still keep an eye out. Do check your other clues as well. Anywho, maybe southern for this one? No. We are very close to Belgium indeed. Kind of a scary one. Oh, that's why we had the bricks. Do we have bricks? I think we had bricks. White road lines here. Looks very Italian language here. Yeah, happy with Italy. Black back of the sign here. Also an Italian thing to do. Yeah, I'm not so sure where. Maybe Sicily. Kind of has like a very southern vibe to me, so I'm going to go there. Ends up being Sardinia instead. So, yeah, it was coastal, that's for sure. This one's Brazil, section Poles. It kind of gives me like a Chilean vibe for some reason, but it's definitely not there. It's just Brazilian Poles. So maybe, yeah, that's why. It's quite southern. Next round, we have German. Gasthaus Dorfwirt. We're probably in Dorfwirt, unless that means something that I don't understand. Yeah, Austrian kind of looking house signs here. We're generation 4 anyway, so the only thing we really have to worry about, well, there's nothing, actually, we're fine here. Were we in Dorfwirt? Maybe not. Maybe that means something. Anywho, we move on to the next round here, which looks... Does this look Guatemalan? No, not at all. Indonesian, I want to say. Car is not really useful here, although we have some language here. Or if only we could see that plate. Although it kind of looks red, which would fit for Indonesia, I think. You do see red plates there occasionally. Yes, so definitely driving left. These pole tops look much more Indo than Thai to me, but I would like to see some more poles. Yeah, this one's a little unclear. I must say, it kind of looks a little bit like a Thai pole. So does this one. But I don't think they have dots all the way to the top. Okay, and also this language was not in Thai. It looks much more Indonesian, so does this one. So, should be Indo here. Whereabouts though, I'm not so sure. Maybe even like Sulawesi is possible here. Maybe so. Yeah, this ad is very Indonesian looking as well. Okay, just near Jakarta. So, 45 countries in a row. Let's keep it going, guys. I'm feeling good. No mistakes for a while, at least. Russia here, with the black bases of the signs. Gonna go near Perm. Ends up being pretty good guess there. Happy with that. Definitely had a northern vibe. This one is somewhere in South Africa. Balfour and Villiers. Yeah, so definitely heard of these places before, that's for sure. Bit of English as well. Something about a marina, or marine, so presumably we are not too far away from the ocean here. I will go over here, actually. Otherwise, why are we near the ocean? It's got to be dry and near the ocean, so that's why I'm going to go there. No? We just had lakes nearby. Okay, interesting. The Vaal River. This one feels rather Brazilian, I would say. Painted white bottom of the tree, quite Brazilian thing to do. Looking for any Portuguese versus Spanish kind of hints here. Plate is white. Yeah, I'm not actually convinced yet. This clear satellite dish is very Brazilian, though. It's a creepy Santa ringing the bell here. Plate is long enough to not be a Mexican plate, I think. So that is good. That is definitely good. This one has Brazilian colors as well, so I like that as well. And yeah, I'm starting to believe. Also, we do have stubby antenna, which is quite common in Brazil. So yeah, I'm really quite convinced that we are correct here. Despite some wooden plates and stuff, I think I might go up in Boa Vista. Otherwise, I could see it like being Rondonia or Acre or something. Yeah, it's Rondonia. So sometimes those Amazon ones look very similar, and probably wasn't the best guess either. This one is in, well, we know those signs. Those ones are Danish signs, guys. Come on. And the next one here is on 49 streak. And we're driving left-hand side of the road. Good. Don't want to make that mistake at this stage in the streak. And I believe that should mean we're in Philippines with this concrete road. This would be an exceptionally strange Cambodia round, and everything else doesn't really make sense because of the white road lines, I think. So, feeling pretty good about Philippines here. Okay, wow, we were on this island. Gave me a little mini heart attack there, but we're good. 50 countries in a row once again. Must be the third or fourth time on the channel that we've achieved that feat, so feeling good. Ooh, this one feels rather Luxembourg-like, so let's see if we can find some yellow plates to back that theory up. Houses certainly feel quite Luxembourg-like as well. Of course, when that happens, you do have to kind of worry about Belgium and Netherlands, which can both look similar in the southern parts. This one should be Belgium versus France versus Luxembourg, and I lean Luxembourg just because the Gen 2, the houses seem to fit as well. Yeah, Not an exceptionally pleasant round, just because there's really not much in view, you know? But, let's just have a slow pan of these houses, shall we? These houses here look very Luxembourg to me. So do these yellow ones. Certainly very Luxembourg, but could be French as well. It's rolling landscape, which makes me like Luxembourg even more. I guarantee we're going to be close here. I guarantee we will be close. It's going to be a good score, but will it be actually in Luxembourg is the question. These forests as well, quite Luxembourg-like, Luxembourgish. Bins? I don't know. Yeah, I think we've just about exhausted everything we're going to see from this round. It's unfortunately very bare. Flag on the flagpole is a bit blue and white. Could it be a French flag? Yes. Yes, it could be. Luxembourg flag also has blue, but I don't think it would be like flying in that way. Although it could be as well. You know what? It just looks too much like Luxembourg. I'm going for it. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me now, Luxembourg. Come on, baby. Yes, let's go. Okay, excellent round. Good logic. Just thought about things. Bit of architecture guesser, and we survived. Ooh, this one's difficult. Should be USA. Could be Canada. Okay, little green sign here. I don't think it's Canada, but you know, why do we get these hard rounds in a row, man? Okay. So, a really interesting, really northern-looking forest here. Man, that far is so far away, it's unfortunate. It feels quite northern, doesn't it? Oh, this is not a pleasant round. What is this here? Okay, sun. Guess we can check sun. I'm quite sure it is North America. Sun is to the south, so northern hemisphere. Quite solidly to the south, to be honest. I don't know, this is like such a toss-up, man. Cracks in the road. Snow damage, probably. I like Canada better based on the climate, but I just don't know where to click in Canada. I don't know. USA felt right off the bat, but looking around it feels very cold climate. It does feel very cold climate. I could see this being like Minnesota or Michigan or Wisconsin or something like that, which would be quite devastating because obviously, like, you get so close, you know, and you're just over the other side of the border or something. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with Canada over everything else here. Gosh. Yeah, I think so. So, let me see now. I think I will guess in Canada on this occasion. I'm just gonna go for it. Well prepared for this one to be USA, but I don't really see how I can guess US when it looks so cold. So let's see here. Oh man, yeah. So I mean, do let me know if you know how I could have overcome that. But that is, I mean, Maine, northern Maine is just about as bad as you can get when it comes to a country street. Rural road, no signs, no plates, no cars, no nothing man-made apart from the road, in the middle of the coldest part of the USA, really, I imagine. I guess like maybe around Michigan and Wisconsin might get a bit colder, but wow. And Alaska, of course. But yeah, wow, what can you say? What can you say? We literally cut through half of Canada here. Especially for guests over here, we'd cut through most of Canada, which would be all way further south, but yeah. Okay. Well, what can you say? That is 50 countries in a row still. Pretty good effort. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video very much. I'll see you guys in one very soon. And like and subscribe. Till next time, goodbye.